Hey, what's going on? It is your boy, KQKC Boxing, throwing down another video. Yes, it's about Esther Lara. Him and Mr. Castano end up with a draw last night. Now, the question is, did Esther Lara show his age? He did have less lateral movement last night than he ever had. He showed less lateral movement in the Hurd fight than he ever had. So, are we saying a declined Lara? Or maybe, just maybe, the fights are too close together, maybe. Because let's all remember now, he stood there and fought Hurd first like a man, second like a champion. Yes, not very much lateral movement, shorter than Hurd, not as strong as Hurd, but stood there, took the blows, and gave some blows. So we have to take that into account. And we're talking about maybe 2 months apart. He fought back in December. Now, the punishment he took in that fight, it should at least took a month to recover. Now, I'm no boxer, but a good training camp normally takes 6 to 8 weeks to have a great training camp. Now, we're talking about February, beginning of March, that Lara not only went through a training camp, but went through a fight. So, I mean, kudos to Lara. He's doing what other fighters won't do, and that's fight. Now, he on a course of fighting 3 times a year. We're in March, the beginning of March. So he had March, the rest of March actually. Then you got April, May, June, July, August, September, October, November, and December. And I have no doubt that Esther Lara wants to go for another championship before he calls it quits. Now, yes, he might be showing his age. Then, again, he might try to preserve his body. Because his body has taken a beating in the last 2 fights. Yes, Castano, he did a great job. The only problem he had was he could not hit Lara because Lara wasn't there. Lara would hit and move. Hit and move. And Castano is one of those type of fighters where you actually have to stop so he can work. And that was Lara's downfall in that fight. He stopped, and that's when Castano started hitting with uppercuts. Hit him to the body, hit him to the head, went back to the body, went back to the head again. So the judge to see the aggressiveness. Castano only walked back on the back foot maybe 3 times in that whole fight. Now, Lara did fight on the back foot as I predicted, because, as I said, Castano is a comfort type fighter. He cuts off the ring maybe twice in the whole round. I mean, the whole fight, I'm sorry. The whole fight. In the rest of the fight, he's chasing him. So, today, I'm going to give a pretty much breakdown of the fight. So, it's pretty much a post-fight breakdown of Luis Ortiz and Lara. Now, Ramirez and De Garcia, I'm not too familiar with those fights, but I did watch it. I did call it. But, as I mentioned, I'm not familiar with neither fighter. They both are featherweights, and it wasn't that exciting, but I can tell you this. Ramirez, he won, but he was behind on the scorecards. And he did, I repeat, he did hit De Garcia with a nice right that dazed him. You know, when you hit that equilibrium, you know, your brain controls your motor skills. We know that. So what they do, it goes straight to your legs and your arms. So he's doing the breakdance somewhat. And Garcia saw that. Ramirez saw that and took advantage of it. See, I'm even getting the names mixed up. So that shows you how familiar I am with them. So I would say, like some of my subs said, who's listening while I called the fight, hey, Ramirez was behind on the scorecards. That was a lucky punch. And it was. It wasn't set up by a jab. It wasn't methodically set up. He was just swinging. And he did not use his left. He's a southpaw. He didn't use his left as much as I thought he would as being a southpaw. So, basically, that fight, I probably won't break down, but the Ortiz fight and Lara, I will. Now, also, tune in at 9:30 p.m. a.m. Central Time this morning, and I will give you all the breakdown. All right? I will set a reminder for everyone. All right? So, with that, I'm out of here. Peace and love to everybody and all my subscribers. And shout out to the LDBC.